Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Caruana-McManus.
Well, thank you. Chancellor, members of the University, graduates, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I want to begin by thanking the University for asking me to speak with you today. I am truly humbled and honoured to be here with such an outstanding group of people, the graduates of the University's Faculties of Business and Faculty of Engineering and Information Services, so I feel very comfortable being here. As you all know, a degree is a very precious thing. It is very satisfying to work hard and earn one, especially your first one. To the parents here today, you should be extremely proud as your love and support has made today a reality for your children. To the graduates, I say congratulations and thank you so much for making me part of your remarkable achievement. Today brings back memories, very special ones, of the day that my eldest daughter, Alexandria, graduated from this university and was able to make the next steps in her life with confidence. University of Wollongong is unique, and trust me, I have spent a lot of time with universities over my career. The unique quality of this university is its culture, a culture that embraces the collegiate mentality and the environment that supports learning for fun that seems to be absent from many of the mainstream city-based universities. If there is one thing for sure, when you leave here today to start your career, you will be working in a world that is seeing unprecedented change across science and technology, and you have the chance, literally, to change the world to a better place. But what is a career anyway? A career is an occupation undertaken for a significant period of a person's life, but with opportunities for progress. Progress is at the heart of innovation. Innovation through the use of human know-how, science and technology will play a critical role in the future prosperity of your life and quality of life in Australia and our region. Innovation has been a major driver of my career success. My passion for doing things differently, using smart tools and technology started very early in my working life, back in the late 1980s. In my first job, actually mid-1980s, in my first real job as a strategic planner for an inner Melbourne council, I was given A4 sheets of paper and coloured pencils to complete the once every 10-year city land use survey, where we had to mark every single building within the municipality as to its land use. After hiring student P-platers, equipped with a fleet of council vehicles, which we managed to smash in the council car park within the first 3 weeks, I knew that this was going to be a very long process. So to speed things up a bit, I ditched the paper version and convinced my superiors that there was this new thing called geographic information systems and computer-aided design, and that we were going to use it to pilot the first GIS land use survey in Victoria. We finished the survey in 6 weeks, a process that had previously taken 6 months. In the 1990s, I was an internet pioneer and built some of Australia's biggest brands on the web, many of which being world's first. Since then, I've been building digital infrastructure to make our cities smarter. And after many fabulous years with the tech giant IBM, I've now jumped into the biggest hype curve ever known, the so-called fourth industrial revolution, or the Internet of Things, where everything is connected to the internet, basically connectivity on steroids. My company Meshed is building public access Internet of Things networks, just like Wi-Fi, but for things, so that battery-operated devices such as Raspberry Pis and Arduinos are able to connect real-time data about how quickly, for example, a stormwater drain is filling so as to avoid flooding, or how often someone actually comes into a room to reduce energy consumption. In summary, my career has been a blast. It has been very difficult at times. I've been through council amalgamations, company restructures, impossible deadlines. I've lost deals that were so important that I honestly didn't think the sun would rise the next morning. Today, I'm surprised where my career has taken me over the last 28 years, from my days as a strategic planner to now being recognised as a leader in smart cities and the Internet of Things. It has happened this way because I haven't let my piece of paper define me. My motto is really just do it, and worry about the consequences later, as nothing ventured is really nothing gained. As graduates, you are now better equipped with a business mind, the technical and application skills to succeed in the future, because you chose wisely in your study discipline and are clearly standout performers by making it here today. As you cannot predict what the future will hold for you, one thing is for certain. You will have many changes in your career over your lifetime. When I talk to successful people who seem happy with their careers, most of them say their job isn't remotely close to what they envisaged as a kid, or their job didn't even exist back then. They couldn't have predicted it even if they had tried. So in closing, I would like to share with you some tips that you might find helpful as you navigate from your study life to your professional life. Let me start with, you do not need to worry about a thing. Seriously, you will never be without a job unless you decide to do other things in life. Your skills are too highly sought after, and as you form trusted relationships with people that you enjoy working with and inspire you, these people will open doors for you. Define yourself by what you love. Focus on what really matters to you and have confidence in your voice about making it happen. Through your study, you learned how to put your opinions and your assumptions to a test. You should be encouraged to think for yourself and be comfortable with where you stand. The world has plenty of people who are going to do things, but while these people are busy thinking about what they're going to do, the really happy people, the really interesting and engaged people are busy doing. So my advice is clear. Focus on being a doer. Try lots of things and see what works. Don't be afraid to fail. We need to take risks in this country in particular. We're at this cusp of this new future for us, so it's okay to be difficult and to question the status quo. Being disruptive is actually okay. In fact, some people think it's seriously cool. Scientific breakthroughs do not happen by people who are happy with the status quo. And young entrepreneurs are not energised by working for an employer, but are driven by seeking out new collaborations that may come up with the next Atlassian or Uber. Be pro-stuff. In this fast-paced media frenzy world, we have an awful tendency to be anti-everything. It is because it's the easy option. It doesn't cost anything to say no to everything, whereas it might take some effort or cost something to get a crazy project or even a new idea off the ground. So keep seizing the next opportunity and staying open to trying something new. Don't underestimate teamwork. This is how great collaborations in business, science, technology are formed. Even Craig Venter, who is famous for his work in the first sequencing in the human genome, has a team of over 300 research scientists, major universities and venture capitalists to bring his great work to life. Give praise to the people that you learn from and who are doing great things. Use your networks and your social apps to promote good work and encourage endorsement. It is through these acts of kindness and genuineness that good things will happen in your career in return. Try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. As your body and brain are the only ones that you have, you're going to need a lot of energy and brain power to put you in good stead for many years to come. And my last tip is for the many young women here today. Find your voice and don't be afraid to use it. I know from my own experience it is possible for women to contribute their professional lives as well as development and keep a balanced family life. But you should all feel very proud of yourselves. You did not get to where you are today without the help of others, your parents, friends and family, who provided you with the tools, environment and support to get you through to the end. So I encourage you all to have fun with your inquisitive minds and your networks. Make things that are important to you happen and enjoy the rest of this fabulous day of celebration. Thank you.